Welcome to our Feminine Mysteries. My name is Catalina Rivera Dois, and today we will be exploring 2 traps to avoid on your womb journey. So let's say you have been following this series of discovering our blood mysteries, and at this moment you are choosing to reclaim the wisdom, the sanctity, the power of your womb and blood. Hooray! But what's next? The answer to that is training. And when this opportunity arises for most of us, there is one or both of these knee-jerk reactions within us. A thought or belief that says, I know this already, or I can do this on my own, on the one hand, and a part of us that arises, that is leery of and mistrustful of diving into womb work with someone else, with another. Okay. So let's explore these 2 traps. Okay. Now, the first one that I just mentioned, of I should be able to do this on my own, right, is based on a truth and 2 illusions. Now, the deeper truth is that, yes, this is all within us. The wisdom, the power, the magic of your womb is with you. It's your birthright, right? And we all have the potential of accessing that, right? Unfortunately, that deep truth that all is within us has been co-opted by 2 illusions of the patriarchy. And those illusions are that we should be able to act this on our own, right? On the one hand, and the illusion that we are meant to do things independently. Okay. Now, I need us to understand that these are but patriarchal programs designed to keep us from our true power, because the power of the feminine is in connection. Okay. We are not meant to do things independently as islands on our own. These patterns of, oh, I already know this, a pattern of arrogance, and I should be able to do this on my own and independently of anybody else, this hyper independence, actually sever us from the support, the clarity, and the strength that comes from community. And that keeps us in states of separation under this guise of autonomy and self-reliance that in many of the patriarchal cultures is sold as something really, really good, right? Now, the deeper truth is, and I want you to feel this in your own body, that the power of the feminine is in connection. The womb holds the essence of unity, right? In its most kind of primordial form, in the womb, we have 2 genetically distinct individuals that come together as one consciousness, one energy field, right? It is a force of unity. And we have been instructed and initiated into our womb mysteries from the beginning of time by other women. This is part of the red thread of remembrance that we're here remembering. We have always been initiated into our own power, into the remembrance and the access to our magic, the wisdom of the cycles, the wisdom of it, by other women. Okay. We have practiced and grown and honed our womb gifts in community. This is the way it's always been. This is part of the very fabric of our womb mysteries. You were never meant to do this alone. Sisterhood, community, ritual, and intimate sharings and support and co-dreaming and co-visioning and co-creation are all integral parts of womb work, of the healing, remembrance, and transformation that needs to happen for us to be able to fully embrace and co-create with the power that flows through us. Temple, sisterhood, community is necessary. I want you to really feel that. Also, the path back to ourselves and our wombs. Now, we've been talking about in the universal sense, right here, right now, as modern day women, the path back to ourselves, back to our wombs, has been severed so deeply and for so long that skilled guidance beyond just receiving information, mental food, is needed for us to be able to wade through the labyrinth of unconscious beliefs, armorings, wounds that have kept us trapped and that we carry in our bodies, in our blood, and the memories of our lineage. We need conscious midwifing and catalyzing to be able to access our wisdom, power, and connection to life once again. And this is true for all of us. Let that land, right? Now, the second reaction, this reaction of skepticism, of like this kind of instinctual, yeah, no, right? Or I don't, maybe not here, not with this person, etc. Like, of course, always listen to your instinct, like to your true instinctual wisdom. But it's important to note that this knee-jerk reaction of mistrust, of skepticism, of resistance, of pushing away is rooted in a deep, more often than not, in a deeply ingrained and very justified mistrust of the outside world, especially when it comes to the intimate nature of our wombs. Okay. As women, we have crafted a multitude of layers of armors and resistance and strategies to attempt to keep our wombs safe after millennia of abuse and violations and external control. But unfortunately, these same shields that have protected us also keep us from accessing the treasure within. As women, modern day women, we need safe, deeply safe, not just safe, but deeply safe, coherent spaces that are held with love, tenderness, and fierce integrity to be able to dive into our wombs and to dismantle what is in the way of reclaiming our own keys back to our own power and wisdom and connection to life. Okay. And this is another reason why temple is crucial to actually accessing the gifts of the womb. After millennia of patriarchy, the pain in our wombs, and then again, it's not just your personal pain, it's the soul pain, it's the lineage pain, it's the collective pain of the feminine, right? It is tremendous. It cannot be processed alone, should not be processed alone. Being in temple and in community is a deeply needed act of self-love if you wish to enter the womb. And again, on the bigger scale, what we've been carrying is so large, right, that we need a container to help us process it. And I'm going to give you a little insider peek of what happens in temple. Not any one of us is not meant to process this alone. And I'm not just saying because there's support from other sisters. This is where you learn how to simply open the gate for a larger force to come in and heal this, because we cannot heal millennia of womb pain and womb trauma, right? It's too much, too big for one woman to hold. And yet, held in sisterhood and with the sacred technology available to us through our own blood and the blood mysteries lineage, we receive the larger forces of Mother to come in to assist us, right? And take this burden, alchemize this burden for us, where we are but holding the gate open. That is still is demanding holding the gate open, right? But it is not meant to be done alone. It is meant to be done in temple, in sisterhood, in support. So this is what our Blood Mysteries Temple is here for you, for us, collectively, to do this work, to dismantle the patriarchal beliefs and systems that have kept us trapped, to create the space for us to receive the healing that Mother is attempting to pour into us, to relieve us from this pain and suffering that we've been holding, to restore us to our natural place of wisdom and anchoring and power and magic, so we can be in co-creation with life once again through our unique gifts and connections. Our Blood Mysteries Temple is here to provide a safe and lovingly tended space where you can let your guard down and be with what is. It provides a coherent structure that tenderly guides you and transforms you and empowers you as you are unfolding. And this is key, right? It's a space where you can unfold in your own unique way, but with all these resources, and again, the container so that you can actually go and do this work. And you receive a sisterhood that walks this journey with you. And it's an intimate sisterhood always. This is not a temple of hundreds of people, not that there aren't, but the groups that we gather in are intimate always, because this is intimate work. It requires that sense of connection and safety and support and tenderness, right? And we take this very, very seriously because it's essential for us to touch the tender places within that then lead to the lush gifts of the womb and our blood. Okay, so I am here offering to you this gateway, this lineage that is both ancient and firmly anchored in modern day life, focalized by someone who understands both modern day life and science of the feminine body and the spiritual and energetic aspects. And a temple that is dedicated to your unique journey into your womb and through her into your own essence and gifts unfolding, held by Mother for the good of one and all, because ultimately that's what we're here to do. We're here to be and express our essence and our gifts for the good of the greater weave of life and love that we are building together, right? This temple holds and celebrates the uniqueness of the fractal that you are and the gifts that you bring, and we weave it all together. So take a deep breath, dive beneath any resistance, any mind chatter that may be there, and allow yourself to truly feel in your heart and in your womb if you are ready for this work, if this temple resonates, if it feels like a safe space for you, if you're ready to come closer. Are you ready to reclaim your own womb and her blood and all the wisdom, power, and gifts that she holds for you? And will you let me be your gatekeeper, bring you inside, and be at your side and at your back through that journey for as long as you need it, until you have full access. And once a part of this temple, always a part of this temple. Once a part of this lineage, always a part of this lineage. Okay, so I'd love to hear from you what you have received from this, where you're at. Please share in the comments below, or come to the Facebook community, or reach out in whichever way feels right. Right. We am here to support you always. In our next video, I'm going to be sharing my own story of discovering the blood mystery. So we're going to get personal and intimate, right? If you have any questions, always reach out. And As we're coming to an end, if this has resonated with you, please consider pressing like, share, and subscribe. It's absolutely free and supports both the channel and my work of bringing ancient new blood mysteries back onto the world once again. That is our birthright as women. And yeah, I hope that this has ignited your remembrance of the feminine mysteries and has catalyzed your own womb wisdom. Thank you for being part of this remembrance with me. You hold all that we need within you, and it is together that we remember. For more research, check the description of this video, and I hope to see you in our next video, or hopefully inside the temple. Many blessings, happy moon times until we meet again. Bye.